My name is Mehrin Ashraf. I am 16 years old. I came to America about 5 years ago. My home country is very different from America. Growing up, I could not play sports, I could not show my leadership skills, but at the same time, in Bangladesh, I have grew up with so many people that I miss. As a young woman in America, I had to go through a lot, especially when I came here in 6th grade. I did not know any English. People didn't have very nice things to say about me. I couldn't participate in class anymore. I couldn't read, I couldn't write. Even teachers couldn't really help that much. I used to look at the kids playing in school playground and I would be like, oh, that used to be me, but now I'm an outsider. I used to get bullied. Not knowing English was one of the reasons. Obviously, me wearing scarf was a pretty big deal. I don't know, it's just nobody took the time to get to know me. Just when I was on the verge of giving up, I decided to learn English. I turned on the TV and I watched one episode of the Disney Channel TV show called Jessie.
Sorry, but the convergence of airstreams from the...
Then I moved on to some other Disney Channel shows, and it took me in total 3 months to learn English fluently. If I stayed in Bangladesh, I wouldn't have gotten bullied, I wouldn't have felt excluded, I wouldn't have felt lonely. But at the same time, I don't think I would have had all the opportunities I have right now in America. For example, I get to read so many fiction books. I get to go to the library 2 times a week. I can write my own stories. Girls have a lot more rights. The same gender couple can be out in public. It's amazing, but at the same time, how do you expect me to say this country is free when children are being taken away from their parents and locked up in a cell? How do you want me to say it's free when Muslims are coming into this country and being called terrorists? How do you want it to be free when people from 7 different countries can't even come here? It takes a lot to accomplish something, especially when you're an immigrant, when you're a person of color, when your religion is so looked down upon. When I wear hijab, I can feel so many people being uncomfortable, even if they don't mean to be. The way they look, the way they talk about it, I always feel like I'm gonna let someone down because I'm wearing a hijab. I feel extra responsible for everything that I do. Wearing a hijab is part of my culture. It makes me feel safe. It makes me feel protected. I know the proper reasons why I'm wearing it. It's not because I'm being forced. It's not because I'm a woman, I have to. It's because it's my choice and I really want to. I used to want to really fit in, but by fitting in, I would have to lose myself, and I don't want to do that anymore. Some of my Bangladeshi friends tell me I'm too American for them. I am not the traditional Bangladeshi girl anymore. My American friends tell me I am too Bangladeshi for them. I'm not what typical American looks like. I don't even know who exactly I am. It's like I'm floating in between 2 dimensions, but I couldn't be happier. I am a little American and I am a little Bangladeshi, and I have my own journey and stories to tell. I do feel very safe here because when the Muslim ban happened the very first time, I saw how many people were willing to go out to march for me. When I was too afraid, when I didn't want to get out of my house, I was like, no, someone's gonna kill me, someone's gonna do something. There were Black people, there were Latino people, there were white people who went out and marched for me. An immigrant can be brown, black, white, yellow, purple, blue, red. An immigrant could be a man, woman, everything in between. Immigrant is someone who's strong and who knows they want a better life. And they're not afraid to reach for it, and they can keep going.